Ow. They move in darkness. They live in shadows. And if you see one, it's probably too late. On Christmas Day, things are going to get a little hairy. An American Werewolf in Paris. Rated R. Starts Christmas Day.
Well, Merry Christmas. If you watched that back in, what year was it? 97. Yes, I saw this in the cinema. For my sins. But let's get it over with. Let's see if this works. Because I have an X rental and the retail, just in case. Don't have it on... No, don't have it on DVD. Ian's got the werewolf bug. Oh, right. So straight off, it looks promising. Turn the volume up. Mike's here. Good evening, Mike. So yes, we moved The Beast Must Die till next Sunday because Mike's doing 100 films on IMDb tomorrow. Now, for those that complained about Jason Takes Manhattan not being in Manhattan that much, this should have been called An American Werewolf in Luxembourg, because that's where it was filmed, apart from the obvious Eiffel Tower scene. I'm not 100% sure how much of this is probably in Luxembourg. Apparently you can tell from the buses and taxis, which is a thing. But yeah. Oh, what? No, you're not now. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not correct. What are you up to then? I'm doing a You Decide My Halloween watch list. Ah, there you go. Then I choose this film. So yes, Tem Everett Scott and Julie Delpy, who only did it for the cash. This may shock you, but she needed to pay her rent, and this came along, a big American production. Did anyone else remember this? Oh. I can't recommend this film to anyone then. I remember seeing the poster advertising this and then reading Empire magazine preview and feeling somewhat hopeful this could be a worthwhile sequel. I was young and naive. Yes, we all were in 97. I would have been 24. Because this, as it says, came out Christmas Day in America. It's all very building up into very something fancy at the moment with the choirs. So yeah, December 25th, 1997, because our cinemas aren't open on Christmas in the UK on Christmas Day. But we got it before the US. We got it on October 31st, Halloween, 1997. So let's see: Romania, Japan, United Kingdom, Chile, Cameroon, then United States, then Germany in the 98, Ireland, Italy, Australia, Turkey, and Thailand. And then yes, Maxine. What a disappointment. There's a shock. The first two were terrible. I could never watch them again. But we see someone escaping from under the Notre Dame, or is it Notre Dame? And then it all builds up to be quite interesting. They're being chased by obviously a werewolf. Spoilers. But then he gets dragged back in. So there we go. He's a help. And then yeah, they've got a big orchestra and an opera. And now, apparently, the guy that gets dragged in is the one working on the formula to stop people being werewolves. And even though he's attacked by werewolves, they cut his legs off. And then they make him carry on. But yes, directed by Anthony Waller, who did, I think it was a film called Mute Witness that got him this gig. It had about 13 people credited as writers, but only 2 officially. Tim Burns and Tom Stern came up with the original script. But here, I think they said that all they have is about a vague thing of this American, because originally it was supposed to be Tom Everett's character, who is Andy in this, His the doctor at the beginning is his uncle who gets killed. Then he comes to Paris from America to visit, and then of course the werewolf things kick in. But no, they went with American Pie or Hostel, as it can become, with daredevils on tour across America, Europe. The late 90s was my era of cinema binging. I was there, and me and my fellow nerds used to go to the cinema every weekend. We were too square to go to the pub. That's exactly the same as me. I never went to the pub either. Hello, Michael Myers. Mute Westerness was decent. This is not. I think this is another one that's studio interference. Yeah, because John Landis, original director of American Werewolf London, had a load of ideas and scripts that he put forward, but they didn't take them. But like most Americans, Tom Everett Scott was 26 and never been abroad, so this was a chance to come to Europe. But what's he done? He's a bit older than me. That Thing You Do, of course. Boiler Room, Because I Said So, an American Werewolf in Paris. And then lots of TV work. But Anthony Waller did, I think, Born in Beirut, Mute Witness. He's still making stuff, mostly Little Vampire. I honestly, what he directed. 9 Miles Down, Mute Witness, yes, 95. So, right, here we go. The Eiffel Tower is actually in Paris. 13 writers, the sign of a masterpiece. Werewolf film, exactly. Not Impossible. Yeah, apparently, I think there's 2 lines of dialogue that are the original writers, and the idea for, well, they had the catacombs, but this just uses the drains and the sewers. But yeah, and then everyone says, yeah, and it's got this terrible soundtrack, very 90s. Mute Witness sounds like one of those fake film titles. Only Oscar Secret to Naked Gun. Yes. Was it Geriatric Park? So then we get a lot of filler of them climbing the Eiffel Tower. Hands up who's been to the Eiffel Tower. Rusty. If Seen Like Hollywood officially turned its back on Landis in the 90s, yes. He is only doing TV work now, isn't he? Because he did have... Not here? Oh, it's up there. I can't be bothered. Innocent Blood, of course, which was his comedy horror for the 90s, but wasn't as good as Werewolf. Because, yes, we were supposed to do American Werewolf on Thursday, but unfortunately we had to postpone it to next week, so we're doing it in reverse order, which is probably better. We get to watch the better one first. Last. I think knowing who directed this got me a job in HMV. Hello, Savoy. Nice one. Hello, Nicholas. Now, I can't tell if this is a special effect or it's actually him looking over the barrier, because they did film at night in the Eiffel Tower, but it just looks fake. Look how red that is. It's not red on the Blu-ray. Oh, that's amazing. And that Landis directed Trading Places post-accident. That is true. He did have a... Because was it late in the 80s when the court case came in? Eddie Murphy didn't support him, but then they did work together again on Coming to America. I'm saying hi. I've been to the Eiffel, but didn't go up. Okay. It is very busy, but if you can get past Grace Jones... It has featured in a lot of films. What is it? Superman 2, this. But yeah, and then he's working out the stupid bungee cord. And of course, people said if he would have got obliterated on the bounce back up when he hits the girder. Yeah. Has anyone seen Beetlejuice Beaches? I had mixed feelings about it myself. But yeah, I haven't bothered. It's probably a fun 90 minutes, but people said it's got too many things going on. How did he get that bungee cord into the country, not alone up the stairs? But yeah, Beetlejuice. Nothing special about these effects. Well, yes. The first film is noted for its being the best transformation of a werewolf and special effects, practical effects ever. And then you get this, say, fuck it. This is the time when CGI was expensive as well. Apparently, the original idea was to have it going from 4 legs to 2 legs, and they couldn't do that with a man in a suit. So Didn't Waller do a thriller called The Guilty with Bill Pullman? He did in the 2000s. Is that I remember that poster. Oh, it's got good reviews. Legal thriller. A young person gets hired to kill someone completely unknown by someone equally unknown, or it seems to be. But yes, there you go. Gabriel Anwar, Devon Sauer. Yes, the effects in this felt cartoony at the time, and they haven't aged well. So we're 10 minutes in. We've had a sort of werewolf attack, but you didn't see it because everyone remembers the Moors. They got these dude bros. I'm a bit gutted I missed this film at the cinema because the teletext on Channel 4 said it wasn't on yet. I went to my local cinema, saw the poster, and I spent all my money. I mean, I dodged a bullet, but it's one of those. You'd regret it. I mean, I don't regret seeing it in the cinema. I think I probably rented it off just to give it a second chance. But yeah, there's Julie Delpy. Now, this film sort of does connect because originally he was going to be the son, or he's supposed to be the son of the nurse in the first film, and of course he was supposed to change, but then they changed it to being attacked by a werewolf in Paris, but then it still has connections to the first film. It's a bit of a mess. I had a poster on my wall of Roger Moore up the Eiffel Tower with his tux and pistol from A View to a Kill. Free poster for collecting packets of Smith's Chris. Nice. Now, this falling thing isn't too bad. The effects. They do look like they're falling. And then just some of it's very ropey. It's all very exciting. But it's all different colors as well. Yeah, so gently drops there, but then, yeah. How big is Eiffel Tower? Because he's hitting the floor and he's gone from the roof. Good evening, Andy. I love John Landis. Don't get what anybody says. Yeah, he wasn't really. I don't know if it's really his fault, but yeah, he would have been crushed. And it's a few bandages. I've been to Paris, got myself a right eyeball. I've been to Paris 2 times now, I think. One for Disneyland Paris, once for actually 2 trips. One I did a tourist. Yes, hilarious condom hijinks coming up soon, indeed. This film is why people hate CGI even to this day, yes. Because it's let's have a look. The budget of this thing. So who knows what the ending to this film is after the werewolves killed. Got 2 different endings. I can't remember which one I saw at the cinema, so I don't know which one we're going to get on the VHS or the Blu-ray. So, countries of origin: Luxembourg, France. So it had a $25 million budget, which was quite high, and it grossed 26. I had a Call for the Crow remake. I'll watch it tomorrow. I have seen that has been released to streaming already because they knew it was shit. I remember I'd been to see The Relic a few months before this, and so the CGI in this film looked janky compared to that movie classic. Yeah. And then we get the stupid scene now where these dudes are hanging around the Eiffel Tower looking for a letter that was dropped. And of course they find it, but it's still irrelevant. And then they got Smash Mouth. When Michael Mouth in London should have been left alone as is. It's a horror classic. Well, we shall see next. I think it's Thursday. Might be picking some holes in that. Because that's another link to this film. Because this is a cult of werewolves in Paris that are allegedly the one that kills in the moors at the beginning of the London one. He was a part of the cult. And they also, well, there she is. She's in hospital. So yeah, I think this is, or is she? Because he's had a serious head injury. I think they said it's a goof here because he sees her through the windows. Yeah, but then he walks to the door and they're frosted, so he couldn't have seen her. Beetlejuice has nothing new to say, but rather tread for milligrams of old. I'll stick with the original friends. Aldrich would be damned. Yeah, I don't know if there'll be a third. So yeah, now he gets another head injury. So she's. It doesn't say open hearts. It says open heart surgery on the doors, and then she's walking away with a heart. But I think she's just, yeah, she doesn't have any idea on it, so I think she's just pretending to steal a heart so she can steal the heart. The dark cinematography is Relic covered up a lot. Yes, they went for bright in this, didn't they? Pardon-moi. Very true, friends. Yes. The Relic was dark as shit, but then they shined light when you needed to see the monster. Hey, Greg is here. Hello, Gregor. I would highly recommend down it straight in the car seat. Yes, werewolves and cars. These is dog soldiers. Not that you can see them anymore. 4K Jaws Revenge is ace, by the way. There you go. Good news. A bit late for me now, because I had to sell for the VHS. Oh yeah, they found the letter, but then it's supposed to be a note she left behind. But why would she put her name and address on it? Let's have a look. The only thing I've seen is the silly bungee jump one. Yes, that's very silly as well. We'll see what the other one is. It's all just so 90s. It is. As it's a entertainment and video, it's got some reviews. So let's have a look. So we have from the Daily Star, Delpy is dead sexy as a werewolf. I don't think she is. Relive the terror if you dare, says the entertainment. Excellent, says SFX. Special effects terrific. Sorry, special effects ... terrific. By the Hollywood Reporter. They even put a picture of the bloody werewolf on the back, so it's all muscle. Apparently they're based on lions and stuff like that are built from muscles. Oh, hang on. There's some on the front as well, right? The werewolf scenes will keep your knuckles white. A great date flick. Go and get bitten, says the Sun. And they say they're shills now. So yeah, she's making a fucking heart smoothie. I maintain that Jaws Revenge has some great cinematography. It does. It looks like a film. They make the Bahamas look lovely. What more do you want? I also enjoyed your recent Canon trailer compilation video. Yes, I had that for a while, but wasn't sure whether I would release it, but I did. Because it does have a lot of clips from other stuff I've done. Ian, yes, he agrees with you. I saw the bungee ending too. So it was the bungee ending to the cinema. So I don't know where I saw the other one. So they probably both got the bungees. The only positive thing I can say about it is that it doesn't rely too much on the member berries. Is that Betelgeuse? Spot on. Ian, it looks lovely. It looks. I don't like the first Beetlejuice that much. Oh, that's Jaws. Okay. CGI monsters peaked with Jurassic Park, I think. Yes, because they used practical and CGI. And now they just use CGI, don't they? They don't bother with the in-between, like having models made, then filming them. And there was that special device that was made to show how the models would move, and then they'd copy that. But yes, the biggest problem is that there are too many characters, and they're all trying to be kooky and funny. Barbara and Adam were just regular characters that drew you into the surrealistic surroundings. That's what I've heard. And now he's being the aloof American. Watch the original Beetlejuice last night on TV, and my God, it's weird. It would never have been greenlit today. No, exactly. It couldn't go that weird, especially with a ghost trying to marry a 14-year-old girl. That's one I saw in the cinema as well back in 1988 in the New Key Cinema. Here we go. It's having coffee in a French cafe. The only reason people went To see the film as Keaton, I found it lacking considerably, but he's shown, yes, I think Keaton was the draw, and so was the same with The Flash. He was the draw in The Flash. Yeah, no one's learned their lesson to make a good film around him. The reviews were gaslighting, telling me it was a good film. Yes, gaslighting back then. Pap is here. Hello, Pap Master. Good evening. Ian. Yay, Pap Master's here. W is quite nice in Killing Zone. I still need to watch this bloody Killing Zone. Highly recommended for those who haven't seen it. Yes, I have it on VHS. Oh, and here comes the condom joke. Fran Sanchez. I must admit, Doc, I've been listening to MacArthur Park a lot the last few days. Yes, apparently someone left a cake out in the rain is a popular version of watching Beetlejuice. The other ending of this film seems to be a tribute to that scene in the V miniseries. Yes, or rip-off, I'm guessing. Ben's here. He had a birthday this week. Happy birthday. And Winner doesn't feel like Lydia anymore at all. No, they changed her, didn't they? She went from being shy camera person to now TV host. Spoilers. Oh, I'm way behind on the chat. Does this have any connection to the first one? There's very different ones. Like I don't know if that was they timed that perfectly. That condom fell and flew perfectly. Whether that was CGI, but well, yes, this American kid is supposed to be the son. No, I tell that wrong. That was the other version. She is the daughter of the Jenny Agutter from the first film and the Werewolf Man. That's why her ghost zombie is a nurse. But yeah, that was one of the connections. But then they brought in this. It doesn't have to be a full moon. You have to use a chemical stuff to make you a werewolf. Then they brought all this cult in, and then they brought in. You have to eat the heart. They tried something different where you have to eat the heart of the werewolf that bit you, which is going to be trouble. The ending of Beetlejuice Beach will just have a terror ending. As soon as I heard that music cue, I knew what was going on. Yeah, no one seems to be surprised. Condom which flies into the suit reminds me of the bit in Brain Dead where zombie eats the suit. Yeah, that Brain Dead. Gross. Richard Harris, friends. Oh, there's a headbutt. And then, yeah, somehow she's very strong in human form. She can throw a big lad away. Nicholas Windle, Harris and Summer, though more Harris. I just met my friend from Stoke who's come from America with his American wife. There you go. Where are you? American Werewolves in Stoke. Ben Ratsbag, 1997. Hang on, what's that? I forgot to take out your Jerry Conway. Where on? He was on good form. He was a lovely bloke. Got my jokes, which is always helpful. Unfortunately, the Rocky Taylor one wasn't as successful as I couldn't get you to hear him. I could hear him fine, but yeah, and then I had to tweak the audio on the video release, but it's mostly all there. Damn shame. Don't remember any connections to the first one. Yeah, apparently, yeah. If you're not paying attention, you miss the connection. But yeah, because the script and many writers, it went through many formats, and it because the poor guys that wrote it, when they paid for themselves to travel to France. They also Paris, and they went round and they stayed in they slept on the floor in like hostels. They went to the catacombs. They all gave them ideas. They wrote the script, and then they started going around to get it made. And then, unfortunately, the studios fisted them, said you're not directing it either, and then hundreds of rewrites. to get this watered down version of their script. What country would people like a third film to be set in? Maybe, I guess there's Germany or Spain. Maybe it could be Spain, where near the Mediterranean, where it's sunny, south of France. I just finished watching the remake 20 minutes ago. Hang on. Well, France. Richard Harris. Could be worse. Could be Howling 3. Yes, Howling 3 is bad. Howling 2 is quite enjoyable, which we will have. When is that? So I'm doing Howling and Howling 2. I think I'm doing those out of order. Oh, here we go. You're Americans. Oh, well, you can come and be slaughtered at Club de Lune. No, it could be Halloween 4, 5, 6, 7. Songs about cakes left out in the rain would bring a tear to my house. Isn't a bad singer, friends. Camelot. It's astonished me that Richard Harris sang MacArthur Park. Did he? I never knew that. If it's as weird as if Oliver Reed sang Windmills of Your Mind, that'd be a different film. Oh, Thomas Crown Affair. If they had to make a sequel, I'd prefer them to do a prequel to American Werewolf, explaining how difficult would it be to do that. East Proctor's Werewolf Man, and we'll get to that in American Werewolf in London, but then, yeah. So this village is very worried about this bloody nutter howling, and then that night they just shoot him dead quite easily because they don't need anything special, just shoot him. And I wonder why they didn't do that in the first place, but we'll get to that. Another bit of weird trivia: MacArthur Park is inspired by the Pearl and Dean jingle. Ba 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 ba. American Werewolf in Western Supermare. How could I miss that? I don't think anyone would be bothered if it went around a fifth. Yeah, beware the moon, stick to the pier. I'm stealing that idea. Do you like Wolfen? Now, Wolfen's an odd one because it's not werewolves. Well, I don't even know what it is because I watched it many times because it's got Greggy Hines, but he gets taken out, and then they got shapeshifters, or Native American shapeshifters, or is it the wolves of old? Or I've never really explained, but it's an interesting film. Never seen this, Ben. Oh dear, but I do remember it being released, and I also remember pretty much everything saying it was rubbish at the time and completely forgot about it. Yes, pretty much most people have, but obviously you didn't read the reviews on the back. So you got 4 excellent reviews there. Never mind the dots. There's Jay. Hello, Jay. Jay's released his video for the week. And it is... Because I haven't forgiven him for not liking No Retreat, No Surrender. Yes, there it is. NASCAR, that's it. Lifetime movies in NASCAR. The blonde girl who isn't Delpy. Yes, I'm pretty sure is the love interest in Happy Gilmore. Yes, she is. And I never noticed. Julie, not Delpy. She's not the Julie, isn't she? And I never noticed. I watched this the other day. I thought, something familiar, but Julie Bowen, who was in, Happy Gilmore and Modern Family. But she doesn't. I can see it now, but I didn't recognize her when I watched this the other night. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? I would want to be a vampire myself. Although, well, I am working on a video. That's why I'm watching about 100 werewolf films about what happens, because there's so many with vampires. It's pretty much they stick to stakes in the heart or daylight, but werewolves seem to have 1,000 different things. A silver bullet, you can just shoot them, you can blow them up, you can't blow them up, but yeah, it's all very contradictory. When American Werewolf in Hell. Lovely. Oops. My real accent slipped down. I feel like Dog Soldiers remains the forgotten gem of werewolf films. Yes, it's usually in top 5, at least top 3, isn't it, that one? It's usually Howling, American Werewolf, Howl, maybe Bad Moon, Because the list I've been through, there's very few good ones. I remember Wolfen having a great decapitation scene. Well, that's all I remember. Yes, it does. I think the first attack has hands and heads cut off, doesn't it? Yeah, Julie Delpy did say she gave it her best, even though she was just doing it for the money, and she does. She is very convincing. Why would anyone go to this club? The Eiffel Tower on the background reminds me of the ship from Black Hole for some reason. Yes, I can see that. Well, that was I had one choice, two choices of posters. The original, or a more updated one, which I don't know why, because that doesn't look like any of the wolves in this film. So I went with the one that actually is a clip from them rather than a redo. I would like to see an American Werewolf in America. Ah, that makes total sense. Yes, StreamYard are putting their prices up. I might stay. It's only another 15 quid a month, but I'm so used to it now. I know, yeah. OBS is free, but might be a bit complicated for me. Vampire, get the ladies. Werewolves, just get hairy beasts. That is another true thing. So apparently this guy that's stripping off in his prison cell, bloody hell, this film is red. But the actor wanted to get rid of the Daredevil's jacket as quick as possible, so it was like a Welsh werewolf in New Jersey. Interesting. Yeah, OBS is free and very technical. Hello, Jim. This movie is a piece of shit. Okay. Yeah, it's me hoping someone did it. I know Wolfman's got nards. He likes it. Stick to the motorways, keep clear of the rail. Vampires are dead, though. At least werewolves are still alive. Yes, you can be normal during the day. Bloody hell. No, don't kiss her, you fool. Right, so this is her first transformation. What's OBS? it's like I said, very technical. You can do 1,000 things with it. It's just like StreamYard. Looks like the club in Irreversible. Oh dear, I hope we're not going there. Yeah, it takes a bit again. You do and requires a lot of CPU, but it saves you 20 quid a month. There you go. Only 15 quid a month. It's okay for you big YouTubers. Yes, I made that in a second. Plus, I'm too lazy to change it. It's £20 now a month for the minimum, and it's going up to 35. But then you can. Oh, I am streaming in 1080p now, so that's one of the things. Bonuses if you want to see me clearer. Oh, here she goes. And there you go. Because apparently it's part of this is practical. So yeah, she's got 4. Yeah, she's got the 8 nipples. No, she's got 10 nipples. I always love the sign for joke about is the razor blade disposable for airplanes. Who's shaving in the Wolfman? Yes. Oh, here we go, and then we get the strobe lighting effects, so you can't see what's going on. I must admit, I have tickets for Megalopolis and Joker too. Oh, booked. That might be a bit for this year. I might go and see The Substance. Yes, I am not looking forward to any of those. I will watch them at some point, though. But I'm not going to the cinema for it. Obviously, Francis Flush. Yes, a bit like IBS, because that's what. Yeah, you will get IBS if you try to, because you can tweak 1,000 things in OBS. 35 pounds a month. Yeah. Trouble is, I've booked a load of stuff up until December. Yes, StreamYard is very easy to use, hence why I did it. I'm just getting used to it, and then they're fleecing me. No one wants to see me clear. Okay. How about if I de-age myself live on camera? There we go. Ready? And dunk. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 10 years younger. Good evening, Bob. I wouldn't mind helping her out with the problem. Oh, dear. I'm going to turn this off because it does eat CPU. Back to ugly. Right, where are we? So yeah, this is where it gets weird. Where the guy with no legs, that's the doctor from the beginning, is turning into a werewolf. But should he grow his legs back as a werewolf? Who knows? Other than Doom 2, it's been underwhelming. Oh yeah, that was this year. I think that was might be the last one I saw in the film cinema. Doom 2 was interesting, but the trailer kind of put me off. You know, what I've heard put me off. Oh, there you go. You can hold on a steady job and social life as a werewolf. Then for 2 nights a month, you go out at night and have no memory what you got up to in the morning. Yes, typical drunk night. Because you come home. That's another thing that I've been finding out about werewolves. There's a few films where the werewolves change and then they rip. Well, there's two schools, isn't there? They rip the skin off or the hair grows through them, and then there's also the clothes, and then somehow they wake up with their clothes intact, and some others wake up naked. And there's some that can change it well, and some that need the moon, and then some that need to be in moonlight to be a werewolf, and then they can just walk under a tree and it fucking stops. It's crazy, man. I haven't checked on EV Max. Usually when one goes up, they all go up. I haven't seen this film since opening weekend. Oh, that's Christmas Day, 1997. And I remember being pissed off afterwards. I always remember being disappointed at the red eyes. That jump there was actually pretty good. That looked convincing. And then they light it up with fire. Demi is full frontal in it. Oh, okay. There we go. Sold. Although, is she MILF or GILF? No, I can't remember. Oh, suddenly I'm interested. Yes. No one's picked striptease. Yeah, the equalizers in the track. I won't behave. Yeah, the substance looks very long. I can imagine it probably is over 2 hours, isn't it? Easily. Emacs is still 99 a month for a tiny bit and unlimited streams, unbranded, obviously. Okay. Just remember, we're werewolves, not swearwolves. I guess that's another one, isn't it? Because they're supposed to be making a film of or TV show of what we do in the shadows. You never change your tune. Yeah, she's still got the falsies though. Megalopolis has taken 4 to 5 decades for Coppola to gestate his mammoth project. If I do go to see this film, I want my money's worth big time. It's the story is crazy, apparently. Hey, Sean McManus is here. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, see, that's the shot they wanted, where the wolf is walking towards them and then goes on all fours to run, and they couldn't get that with a human. Bob. Always up for more, but not bothered how old she is. Surprised Landis didn't direct this since most of his 90s stuff was trash. Yeah, that's what happens, isn't it, when Hollywood spits you out. Yeah, Sandy, someone has to sort this out. Yeah, Equalizer's as bad as all of us. Aren't you, Bob? Talking about poor ladies. Judging ladies on their appearance. That's not what we do on my channel. Oh, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm trying to judge the trailer for Megapolis. I end up seeing it before Beetlejuice. It does look stunning. It does. I will give it that. And I do like Adam Driver. Any couplers in this one? Ooh, Sean, too soon. Oh, there's howling. I think. Oh, and he's in bed. Well, the kids just got here to play Grill Master. You take care, Jim. See you next time. Jesus, what the effects of shite. Shite. Sorry. Around the 1 hour mark of this film, don't be surprised if Gareth has lined up Anthony Waller to make a surprise experience. Nope, no one. I didn't even consider inviting anyone for this one. I would have looked up what is it, Anthony. I did look at Anthony Waller's stuff, but nothing interested me, so I didn't bother. Right, so here she is. She's got a supply of hearts. Well, Beverly Hills Cop 3 and Blue Brothers. Oh, yeah. He did not have a good time, did he? 90s. Innocent Blood was good. That's about it. I'm watching this on my neighbor's TV while I look after the cats. Oh, I was going to say, are they watching me through the windows? I saw Beetlejuice 2 and rather enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Okay. See? I think it's one of those that'll you can watch and enjoy and then forget about it. I think Disclosure was peak Demi Miltness. Yeah, that was advertised as like this sex thriller, like Basic Instinct. I don't think she even gets undressed in that one, does she? Oh yes, Landis directed the third Beverly Hills Cop in the 90s. But yeah, that was Eddie Murphy's fault more than his, because Eddie Murphy didn't want to do comedy anymore. Demi wasn't a MILF when that came out, surely. Yeah, I guess she was in 30s. Because if you want to see her tits before the operation, you have to Blame It on Rio. Axel F was way better than Beverly Hills Cop. Yes, it was. It's quite entertaining, but I need to give it a second watch. Is he related to Rick Waller? There's very few people who'll get that joke. I haven't seen About Last Night. I guess you see them there too. We got a lot of experts in the fucking chat. Demi was at her most girl next door hot. Sharon. 90 Sharon Stone over Demi Moore any day. Yeah, I think I'd go Sharon Stone. Rick Waller. Yes, X Factor. That's all I know. Oh, no. I don't know if you actually see any tits. Oh, yeah, you see tits. But we've already seen them, so too late. Rick Waller's name hasn't been uttered in years. I wonder if we say it 3 times, you're magical if you. I hated Big Brother and X Factor and all celebrities from back then. How many of those bastards went to premieres that we could have gone to? I generally like Bell Scott 3. The 4K is pretty cool also. I'm happy to defend. Okie dokie. Yeah, Metro. Metro's a bit of a two-toned one, isn't it? Ooh, so I've got to take any era Debbie over peak Sharon Stone. It's getting hot now. Oh, hello. Oh, I got something in my throat, I did. Hello, everyone. Oh, had a funny turn. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, dear me. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Ooh, what happened? Ooh. Bless you. Where did I get to? I need a drink. I have a poster for Beverly Hills Cop 3 on my bedroom wall and a terrible Empire review. Hello, ladies. Savoy's address is in the description. Right, here we go. So, can he can see her zombie. So she killed her mum. That's why she can see him. Or did she? Or was it killed by a werewolf? It doesn't know. Metro is underrated. I just watched the trailer. It's like it has all the hallmarks of influences of old, but nothing like striking. I think you're right, Frank. Franz, I'll see it. Take a bottle of vodka. There you go. Paul Potts is better than Rick Waller. I sound like I'm back at school. Yeah, scared her away. So it doesn't really say how these zombies peoples work. Is somebody sucking Gareth off? Well, if you're volunteering, I will take it. That he's got a method again. A certain proprietor of a video rental shop appeared. Yes. Just to numb my depression in the mainstream Hollywood cinema, yes. What I was mentioning earlier, people are saying how much good canon films are, and then you think, well, yes, compared to these days. Full method. Thank you. I lost my hairy hands, but I had to shave my palms and my back. Yeah, see, suitably impressed. You come here for the films and stay for the entertainment. Oh, everyone's gone. Right. Does anyone know what's happening in this film? We're halfway through. Oh, yeah, his first mate's been killed, isn't he? I don't think he knows yet. That transformation sequence more seamless than the ones in this movie. Yes, all practical. I've lost my hair. I had to cut up my Scottish man's disguise for that hair and the vampire teeth, which will make an appearance probably in Salem's Lot. Yes, it's like turning a switch when I put the baseball cap on. The one thing that concerns me about Megalopolis is Audrey Plaza. Oh, not a fan. I do like her. Well, I like the look of her more than anything, but she seems to be entertaining in real life. No, so yeah, his friend's just been pulled out. Now, there's the French policeman, because later on he kills the French policeman, but he doesn't come back to haunt him. And if he can see all the people, oh, he's got his pipe. I'm getting my pipe. If he can see all the other people's dead people, why is he not surrounded? The cap is equivalent to tent glasses. Yes, you didn't know who was here, did you? But there we go. Just needs a book. Howling 2. When did I say? When is that? Because I've got 3 nights off now. 4 nights since Mike ditched me. But the man of 1,000 faces, like Lon Chaney. Yes, there you go. I'm gonna get some surgery, maybe. It's just called frighteners. Aubrey Plaza. What don't you like about her? She does seem to be enjoying herself. I did like her in Parks and Recreation. There we go. Oh yeah, we got the dog humping him now. Oh yeah, this is again where this movie breaks down is when he goes all dog-like. And you think, is that because he's a new werewolf, or is that because that's how he's so he's eating raw steaks, making a mess, and then Ditzy Julie Bowen comes in. Shit wouldn't fly. They're not very diverse. Exactly. That's why Hollywood's in trouble. Was it? Yeah, they can't make movies anymore with comedy in. Oh, here she is. So let me see her now. Yeah, I can see it's her now. I didn't even recognize the other day. I think she had her teeth done since. But then, yeah, he seems to get horny. Horny, sorry. Audrey Plaza, my future wife, hopefully. Exactly. She seems fun. Not sure. I guess she doesn't seem that different from the distant, arrogant character she tends to play. I think that's why I like her. Although she was in what, the Child's Play remake. But then I think there is some practical effects later when Julie's been killed and her eye pops out and her cheek squirts blood. She might be. Of course, she has to name her son or daughter Nakatomi, doesn't she? That would be awesome. So that's another thing with these. The werewolves in this have cat eyes, where they're not eclipse, was it, or ellipse? But werewolves and dogs have round eyes, irises. For the record, I did enjoy Beetlejuice Beach. Just one or two minor issues, but overall, I had a blast watching it. And Keaton hasn't missed a beat. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure I'm going to be entertained. It's just I'm in no rush. Oh, who's looking at cleavage here? I'm still amazed the Frighteners wasn't a big hit. Yes, another one that's on the cinema. Do I have the Frighteners? Where is the little lad that gives me my videos? What decade was it? I thought I had it. Because I had to double up all my videos, because I've got so many now, thanks to the Dr. Impossible. Could be bloody anywhere. It's not difficult. Not difficult to find these things. No, can't find them. Pretty sure I have it. That's going to bother me now. Won't sleep for a week. He would be a curvy bisexual black woman from Queen's Werewolf today. In a wheelchair, Ian, in a wheelchair. Oh, fun fact from Andy. I can do 10,000 sound effects with my mouth. Wales answers Michael Winslow. No. I can do the trumpet. There you go. Oh, there you go. So his mate turned up. Now, pop quiz, people. Why do werewolves kill people? Oh, I did like the Frighteners. I didn't like it as much on the last one, but it's good. It does have Dee Wallace in it, which, fingers crossed, soon. I think, what was the last time I spoke to? Oh, yeah, she's, when did she? I think of course, it's October, and she's busy. So, November. Possibly November. But I'm not going to hold my breath. It could be New Year by then. It's been months in the making. I'm still amazed the original Mrs. Barclay from Charles Blaze in Star Trek 6. Is she? June 6. Oh, 4. I can't fucking do Roman numerals. Oh, yes, of course she is. Fucking hell. How did I forget that? Ben's got Frighteners on the Laserdisc. Does it have a lenticular cover? So the face follows you. I remember renting the Frighteners and enjoying it so much, I rewound the tape and watched it a second time that evening. It's definitely a fun film. Because what's the bloody director? Because what's he done? Has he done anything great since Return of the King? I like Michael Keaton. The Founder, yes. Founder was a good film. What a bastard he was, though. He did make McDonald's a billion-trillion-dollar franchise, but allegedly fisting over the guys that came up with the idea. Oh, friend, this is a really shit video cover. Damn your hides, if I could find it. Prove you wrong. And we're getting the 90s punk rock tracks now. Can't believe I've lost it. Yeah. Although it's me, I might not even have it. Audrey Plaza has nothing on Sydney Sweeney now. That is Girl is Fire, yes. She has seemed to be very popular these days because I can't imagine why. I did enjoy her in that film with Glenn Powell, where a romantic comedy but isn't. but then it is. Spoilers. Apparently, she does get them out in what is it? This TV show for kids, Euphoria. Only time people mention Peter Jackson, I'm a bit sad he didn't make his 3D Dam Busters remake. Oh, that would have been interesting. But yeah, he hasn't. Oh, he's hot. I'm way behind. So yeah, we get his first. They cheated here because what is it? He's burning up. He goes a funny shade of red, runs away. He's got, and then to avoid showing him change, he jumps in a fountain because they're shagging on, was it Jim Morrison's grave, and then he's burning up, and then he leaps out fully formed. So they cheated a bit. I guess we got her change. I guess they killed because they're hungry, but just do they though? Because they very rarely eat anyone in the films. They rip people's throats out. They slash their face, which is the most two common things they do. Few of them, I think, howl. They eat people, but they just seem to go to town on people. And then, how long is it? The full moon out? It's over 3 days, one night fully. You do get the full moon during the day, so why do they not come out then? And are they only while the moon is visible on the horizon? Because technically the moon's full all the time. But that's because I'm going crazy doing this research. Because Sweeney is a peach, bless her heart, for being unapologetically sexy. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. I can't believe, what is it, Madame Web. They had one scene of her in her suit for 2 seconds and dragged her down for the rest of the film. And then when she turned up nearly naked in the bloody premiere, they thought, that's how we could have made some money. Favorite D. Wallace's Cujo, amazing in that film. Yeah, she is. And even the howling, when she's crying at the end of that film because she's changing and about to be shot. Right. She's E.T. She's in everything. I watched 13 Fanboy made by Deborah Voorhees, who was in yesterday's film. Oh yeah, and then we get the famous scene where it bursts through the crypt doors. You know where it is? It's not bad. I will give it that. It's just the wolf doesn't look scary. If you saw my King Kong, another thing about King Kong, it's too long. But yeah, that was probably his last good film, wasn't it? Because the Hobbit trilogy were terrible. And then he done that Peter, the Beatles thing? Did he do? And then recolorization of old films. Watched a film with Aubrey called Spin Me Round. I was bored within a minute, but I get your point. There you go. Oh, yeah, there's a dog. Is there a dog chasing it? Oh, yeah, it's just the policeman's dog. Keaton was quite underrated. Pacific Heights, Desperate Measures. Desperate Measures was a trailer on this film because I got the rental and the retail. The retail has no trailers, but it's got the same label on. But there was so he kills the detective and then doesn't come back again. And then he's mauled her to death. My copy has the common white cover with the faint face peering through. Yeah, that's the trouble with that poster. It doesn't represent the film, for a start. I can think of 2 reasons why Sydney is so popular. Yes, she is a lovely girl. And we need her in this competition. Where is it? Yeah, they got this dead dog. So he killed the dog by laying on it or shagging it to death. It's not really because if he was a werewolf, because yeah, he slashed her throat, a midriff. But they never say people have been eaten; they've just been slashed to bits. Well, yes, Sweeney as Barbarella, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of the original Barbarella apart from the opening scene. But yeah, if you have her in 0G, she'd be perfect. Yes, Howling 2 has hairy threesomes. That is tricky to edit around. There you go. There's a bit of comedy here. But yes, next Saturday, because that was Bumper on the phone. He thought it was this Saturday. So, luckily, it isn't, because I'm not prepared to do another one straight after this. Especially as we're still got half an hour to go. But yeah, is Sybil Danning still sexy as when she's covered in hair? Because she doesn't turn into a werewolf. She just gets very long hairs all over her. I guess it's like Teen Wolf. That's actually a good point. See, I know what I'm doing. But yes, there's full moons during the day, but I guess there's no moonlight. But that's just reflected from the sun, isn't it? I was like, I don't know, what's science? Yeah. Now you're a learned expert of werewolves. Werewolf films, not werewolves. Are there any films where people become a werewolf drinking water from a footprint of a wolf? That's a part of ancient lore. I did not know that. I haven't seen it in any of the films. I'm surprised it's not in the Italian films I've watched, but because it's one of those where he removes the silver bullets from the body and he comes back to life. But then you got Monster Squad where they blow up there's only one way to kill a werewolf, and they blow it up and then he reforms. And then there's American Werewolf in London where he's just shot by a real bullet. Same in the beginning of that. See, there's a good fake makeup effects are good on this. The movie is definitely Slasher Friends, yeah. Some calls back to American Werewolf and like the victims of the werewolves being trapped in Jimbo. Yeah, that's it. Now, could he be killed by being run over by a bus? They all have lovely bottoms. I think Angie has a better voice, better laugh. Nicest laugh, isn't it? Who cares? Who directs? She will look great. Nobody, I'm sure, will be wondering who directs. But yeah, isn't there a fake trailer of her doing Barbarella or CGI photos? I just don't want to woke Barbarella. Otherwise, what's the point? Do you remember Keaton and Johnny Dangerously? I have seen that, but I need to watch it again because I watched it years and years ago. I think not long after it came out, but I didn't appreciate it then, I don't think. Are you going to be watching Wolf with Jack Nicholson? It's not on the list, but it could be. Are you offering? Mike Nichols. But yes, it's an option. Because, what have we got? Underworld coming up. American Werewolf London's coming up. Beast Must Die's coming up. Howling. We've done Silver Bullet. Howling 2's coming up. And maybe Fright Night Part 2, but technically there's not much werewolf action in there. Hairy threesome with Sybil Danny and Mickey the Escape from Peeping. Is that the best we can do? Because apart from Julie Delphi, who doesn't look attractive as a werewolf, I'm trying to think of. There aren't many female werewolves. There's the one, is it Howling 4, when she's doing ballet. She's spinning around and starts turning into a bloody werewolf. I don't mind Wolf. It's a quirky charm. It's pretty much because it's not. Is he a werewolf or is he? Because he gets scratched by a wolf, but then just gets wolf-like powers. Oh, he does the indicator of a wolf. There we go. It's another one. What year was that? Because I saw that in the cinema. But yeah, got lovely Michelle Pfeiffer. And it's over 2 hours though. Is that 1994? James Spader, Christopher Plummer. Special makeup effects by Rick Baker. There you go. Beware the Animal is out. Lots of good reviews. But I do have time. 97. Maybe I just can't read. Oh, hang on. It's jumped. He's a wolf man, a classic, like the old classic Hollywood wolf man. That's the other thing. There's wolf men who stand up and wear trousers, and then there's werewolves who go around on all fours and don't wear trousers. Yeah, it might be. I had a quick look. It's dark. So I can't be 100% sure, but there we go. He's actually taking on the thugs here. Because, yeah, it's supposed to be in the catacombs, but this is an abandoned church, which isn't as fancy. Plus, it's in Luxembourg. And then she comes to the rescue with the fire. Who was the bad guy in this? Claude, Dr. Thery Pigott. But yeah. Because halfway through a film called Werewolf's Cabal, which is an English film, I think, or set in England, with an American that comes to England. Because it's got Danny Thompson in it, who's in One Night Rental. Vernon Wells is at the beginning, and at the moment, he's a police chief somewhere, and he just seems to be in. Someone's put him in it for his name only, but of course he's great in it. But only halfway through, so I don't know. Yeah, an American author travels to a small rural town in the UK, and it's a comedy horror. But so far, I'll give it a chance. Although it's not mentioned, but the character of Symphony is supposed to be David Kessler's daughter. Yes, that was the tenement there. The link between the films, because you can see a nurse mum. But at the same point, they tried to go with it, saying she's a werewolf because of that. But then, when she kills the other werewolf, or when Andy eats the werewolf's heart, it frees both of them. Even though the original story was supposed to be dark, where she was the werewolf and he had to kill her to save him. But they didn't want to go like that, so they made it he can recover from being a werewolf. They were sick of the werewolf being a hero, but also always having to die at the end. Like how Nicholson played someone more repressive. It was a good contrast compared to how when he turned. Beetlejuice needed a similar contrast. Worst wolf film is Wolves with Pitt and Clooney. Is this new or is this old? I don't know this one. Yeah, would you consider the TV series Wolf a werewolf project? I mean, he does transform, and the wolf is a kind of a dog. Does it count? I hate that show. So no, it doesn't count. Same as Fang Face doesn't count. Although, oh, she's talking about her cycle now, but it's not a modern film. Yes, I'd forgotten about Wolf. I quite like Jerry Fisher's Steadicam working for Wolf, and Finney could never do a solid American accent to save his life. Wasn't any good at a Scottish one either, was he? Brand new Apple TV film. There you go. I didn't. Is it about wolves, werewolves, or are they just lawyers? I thought Finney's accent and Aaron Brockovich was pretty convincing. That I did. That one I will give him that one. But he's had 20 years to practice by then. Christ, Wolf, yes, I used to watch that show religiously, but I haven't thought about it since I was a kid exactly. It was god awful for me because I was obviously older. Oh, here we go, sex scene again. But it's going to be because, yeah, they are just jumping the beats. The first film with and then we got the rock music as he's trying to escape. Bloody wolf. Always thought, although it didn't have a sequel, but Animal House did have a TV series. It did, yes, called Delta House. I just never saw that. He's the best Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge. Yeah, I need to watch the Ebenezer Scrooge because we've got Patrick Stewart, you got George C. Scott, plenty of people doing Scrooge, Bill Murray. His accent still sounded to me in Brockovich, but he played the part well. Yeah, I think I've only seen that film once, but it was good. Oh, there you go. There she is. Yeah, she tries to whistle, and Bud pisses out of her cheek, and then does it again, and her eyeball falls out, like Hostel. Ugh. That was a good effect. She was blowing, and then her eye got bigger and popped out. It did look quite convincing. I wasn't sure if that was her real face. I don't know if it was CGI. Is it really that bad? A little sad it went straight to Apple TV 10 years ago. It would have been a mass release. Yeah, exactly. Clooney and Pitt together. I do like the Ocean's films. Well, 1 and 3. But, yeah. George C. Scott was top dollar in 1985's Christmas Carol. David Warner was started in that film too. Good old David Warner. I did contact him before his time he passed, but yeah, I never got a reply. But he seems pretty cool. Same with what's his name? Julian Sands. Missed out on that one too. So yeah, here's the professor. Oh, that's I'm not gonna dance. So yeah, he comes back as a ghost layer, or in one of the cuts. Oh, done that one. Oh, they killed him. Oh, speaking of Albert Finney, one of his films that doesn't get enough love is Charlie Bubbles. Great film. Sounds interesting. I think the reason Blues Brother 2000 was a flop is how it looked so familiar to the original movie, but the original movie was about Jake and Elwood trying to save their childhood orphanage. I'm trying to think, what was the reason for the second film? Plus, they didn't have all the best songs for the second film. There's only the couple of them I like. John Goodman's a good singer though, but yeah. You can. So now the werewolves can change whenever they want thanks to this medicine. Yeah, it was supposed to cure her. That's at the beginning. So yeah, at the beginning, if you're not paying attention, you won't know this. But at the beginning, she's the werewolf that goes after him because he was trying to cure her, but instead it just instantly brought her out as a werewolf, and then she has no control. Why would you go to a party in one of these abandoned buildings? Am I the only one who less likely to watch a film if it premieres on streaming? Seems like less of an event. So yes, I understand. I don't know if it's on streaming. It can't be that good. But if bloody Madam Web, Borderlands, and Minecraft can go to the cinemas, what's the point? It's got to be really bad, right? I just nipped across the cheap shelf license after looking after my neighbour's cat, and it was rammed for some reason Saturday night, and it's cheaper to drink at home alone. Same for me, friends. If a film gets a theatrical release, it feels like a proper film to me, except it's all politics these days. Some things get a limited release. Has anyone here watched Duchess yet? Blues Brothers 2000 graped. So did my childhood. The way Phantom Menace did for most geeks. Yeah, I must admit, I was looking forward to it. I do need to give it another watch, but the fact it has a kid in it instantly spoils it. It was that late 90s because yes, there it is. Jingle All the Way coming up. With the directors going to join me for that one, December 6th, the British anniversary. I think it came out in November in America. I wanted something Christmassy. There was no hype for Borderlands. I didn't even know it was a video game. Same here. When it came out, I thought it was the same as that TV show that's popular that's based on a video game. I thought they were both the same good thing. That's how out of touch I am. There we go. How many Americans in Paris and looking for a party. Where's Vinnie Jones? And they're coming up with bloody cloaks. For some reason, they're turning out all the torches, but leaving the candles lit, and it hasn't changed the lighting in the room. Random, but I watched Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves last week, and I enjoyed it more than I expected to. Nothing to do with this, just showing. I need to watch that, or watch it, I should say, because I only watched about 5-10 minutes. I didn't get into it, but it might be one of those situations where it was the wrong day. I love you, Americans. What great taste you have. Yeah, I don't know why he's picking on Americans when there's plenty of other tourists. I love the song Mouth by Bush. Hey, Sally's here again. Don't the werewolves in the Howling change whenever they want to? Exactly, that's another one. Well, I don't know. Is it? It does seem to be whenever they want to, or they get horny, isn't it? But they do have more control over it. But at the same time, a brutal sexual song. The Howling explores the frightening sense world. Yeah, it doesn't say. But I watched it the other night. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I don't think they need to. But and it does seem to be day or night, I think, unless it's just bad lighting. But they don't seem to be as powerful. The Minecraft movie looks dumb, but it's not like Jack. Black is known for his quality, is he? Yeah, what's he doing these days? Because he wasn't bad in Jumanji. The first Jumanji I did enjoy, but the second one was much cop. Trying to think of anything else he's done. Notice the chatter's look. Because Myers is gone. Yes, the Judas. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf changes when he gets worked up, like when a girl does a bra in front of him. Yes, he was better off with that girl anyway. But the blonde is definitely tasty in that one. We go get some practical effects. Hands and hairy bodies. But then it resorts to CGI monkeys. They just... Some person signed this off. They went through hundreds of designs probably, and then someone thought, yeah, this would be a good one. If you ever watched the movie called The Stupid, oh yes, there was a movie reference to the Animal House. Mark Maxliff plays the character named Niedermeyer. Yes, is that the one with the Tom Arnold in The Stupids? The one I didn't watch it because after the trailer, I saw it when it came out. Myers is looking for bootlegs of the substance. Yes, I thought that would come out of there. Unhinged lefty nut job, says the unhinged right nut job. I'll stick to the middle. That is a good point, isn't it? Yeah. There is much. They're attacking all these people, but you don't actually see anything. They check some blood at the walls and candles. That's about it. And then she knows how to operate a JCB. Instead of just moving it backwards so the doors can open, she just piled through, blocking the entrance. It's not like it's a hero moment. Now it's gone slow motion. Oh, that was close. Some poor bastard went right next to it as it was coming through the door. I got some roast chicken crisps with Heinz mayonnaise. Oh, I could say I thought you were going to dip the roast chicken chips in Heinz mayonnaise, but yeah, how do you? It's like when they say, "Oh, it's pigs in blanket crisps." It's just fucking smoky bacon. They just really put a lot more flavor on it, don't they? Oh, then you got the Jesus Christ moment where the guy that was chained to the cross is coming out, and the police are crossing themselves. Even my youngest nephew said the Minecraft trailer looked rubbish. Yes, hopefully my son isn't interested. He does like the Sonic 3 one that's coming out, but Might get 2 cinema trips this year. Oh, he shot one of the werewolves. I guess it's mixed with egg and vinegar flavor. Ooh. Golden Wander piss all over walkers. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think Golden Wander is as common as I do. I definitely see more walkers anyway. I think I had those before. They don't taste of anything. Oh, here we go. He's crossing over because the werewolf is dead. I think the reason that this movie is a flop is because is the way the werewolf to be cured for him is to eat the heart of the one who attacked him, and the original was left to question. Yes, because in the original, David's on about how in one of the old films, I think it was The Wolfman, someone who loves you has to kill you. But then it's a British SWAT team that takes him out. Sneak little Gareth into the substance, put hairs on his chest. Well, his Halloween costume, he wanted to be a banana. So we got him a banana costume. But then I showed him an episode of a TV show today. Can you guess what it is? Walkers are more common than a scout job centre. He said it, not me this time. But yeah, walkers are everywhere. I don't think I've seen a Golden Wander pack for ages. Maybe Ringo's. Yes, Sonic 3 does look promising. I did enjoy the other 2, yes. And the Knuckles series on Paramount. Yes, I should get him to watch it. He didn't want to watch it when it came out, so if I tell him he needs to watch it before we see the film, he'll have to. Walkers are super rated. Ooh, there's fucking barely any crisps in them, that's for sure. I noticed how both Twilight Zone and the movie and the original American Werewolf have a connection to the Holocaust. Yes, there's some 40s German werewolves. Oh, Scampy Fries are the greatest. No, quite wrong. I miss Smith's Crisp. Yes, KP and Smith's Crisp. And the Brannigans. I love the ham and mustard Brannigans were always my go-to. Did you give him an electric cattle prod? Yes. Hand me. But yes, we watched that. He mostly liked it. I don't think you'd want to watch another episode, but he was laughing at points. It's the TV Banana Man. Ah, yes, I could have done Banana Man. Oh, yeah, the 2 policemen, the old torch, bash, light, face in the back, bash, light, dead. Yeah. Might be time for the annual. I need to do another bottom. Carry on with the bottom series, don't I? Merd, says the werewolf. Or is it her? Oh, no, it's her. Just the subtitles are ahead of it, so. Good news. Salem's Lot isn't that far away. Yes, it's been listening to my... Oh, I was going to say, yes, my old Salem's Lot. Because I've got DVD, just in case. And I've lost... back. Where's Amityville? Oh, crap. Who stole that now? Can't find anything anymore. You think a big-time YouTuber like myself. Oh, no, it's in the Stephen King connection. That's why. Upstairs. All right, she's changing. Yes, I'm listening to the TV score. So the 79 says by Harry Suckman. It is a great score. Yes, I will give it that. Because who was that? Oh, yeah, it was what was the composer? Boddicker. That was his agent replied. So we'll see if that comes to them. That background is sexy. Which background? This one or this one? This one. Yeah, now I've got CGI werewolves fighting each other, and it's very unconvincing. Them like morphing into each other. I was ready to hate the new Salem's Lot, but I have to say the trailer doesn't look bad. I haven't seen the trailer because I avoid such things, but hopefully it's done good and not a piss take. Look, well, the last one they tried to follow the story more, but I picked knickknacks yesterday, nice and spicy, still quite nice. Yes. Oh, I will let Mike off. Scampy knickknacks are good. During a little pick at work, I left a banana on a fence to see if anyone else would pick it up. And 2 weeks later, it's slowly blending into the fence. Yes. Even a scouser would steal a fucking banana left behind. Scampi and lemon for the win there, see. Do you have all the Friday the 13th? I've only got 1 to 10 on VHS. I got the remake on DVD, I realized today, but somehow I don't have Freddy vs. Jason, which is too expensive to buy on VHS. Oh, Ian's got that soundtrack too, bastards. Wonderful orchestral score, says Gothic and menacing. Yeah, it gets the mood right. The only thing that connects this film to the werewolf film is the wolf victims agree again to return from the dead. Yes. Because you don't see, I guess the cinema is the last point you see his mate. He doesn't dissolve into the ether. So yeah, so she doesn't know she's the one that turned him, and then she's expecting him to use a pocket knife to cut out her heart. Good luck with that. John Landis directed Vampire, yes, Innocent Blood. 90s movie. Yeah, I did that last year, didn't I? Yeah, I did it at Christmas one because it's set in winter. I was struggling to see what the hell was going on in the New Salem's Lot trailer. It's so bloody dark. I had to turn on the contrast. Never needed to do that with the 79 one. Yeah, the fact that when was this new one made? 2 or 3 years back now, and they still haven't released it. I used to love Scampi fries. I used to suck them until it melted. Interesting to know. Crisp talk is far more interesting in this film. I'll let you off. Yeah, that is true. But when there's werewolf films, you are limited. Although, yeah, we've got Underworld coming up, so that'd be more entertaining. Pickled onion monster munch remain unchanged. Yeah, I don't want to try those giant ones. Cheesy moments. Oh, no, they were a bit too sickly for me. They were delicious hand rankets, exactly. They were a bit too much. I think I would only eat cheesy moments with a chocolate bar. Oh, cheesy snacks first best with Galaxy. No, you're quite wrong, Ian. Get off. Is it streaming or theatrical? I don't know. See what people say. I have a few of Suckman's TV scores and but sounds like it's far too good. Yeah, just don't listen to it on your own. Oh, and now the VHS plays up at the big finale. Now, there it is. We'll put it there. Oh, stupid VHS. The train driver is a cameo by the director. Oh, so the werewolf got pancaked by a train. But maybe it's only gunshots that kill werewolves now. Is Suckman still with us? Or is it Sukman? I did like the one off hula hoops that are called Big O's. Yes, the Big O's are the barbecue ones. Yes, they're nice. Moments after were fantastic. Down the pub. But then you wanted to get the peanuts because the peanuts revealed a topless lady, didn't they? Now, yeah, there's the werewolf. He has a lot of hair over his crotch to hide his wolf dork. Oh, it's only streaming in USA, but it's coming to the cinema in October in the UK. Okay, good news. We've waited so long. So yeah, there's not many kills in this to be no, not beyond that you can see what's going on. HBO streaming. Yeah, what happened? And now he's changing back into human. Spot on. Ian, pickled onion monster match. It's the most scared me a bit how strong they are. Yeah, they kept them. Correct. Don't understand why they do that. It will be on torrent sites on opening day, exactly. Yeah. Mike will be selling it on DVDs in the high street by then. Remember knickknacks? Shit, like little baseball bats. Yes, knickknacks are still around in some shops, aren't they? I do like, nice and spicy rib. Yeah, all 3 of those flavors are good. I don't like, I'm not a fan of heat wave Doritos, but now I'm getting bloody hungry. I did have cheese and chives pretzels earlier. They're my go-to. There you go. There's an alternate ending in the cable version, which shows Andy and Seraphine's baby with animal eyes. Yes, we are waiting to see which ending we get here. But yeah, now he's gone superhero, and he seems to Even though it's nothing to do with being a werewolf, I don't think. But this is actually a werewolf that eats someone. Knickknacks are super common. Not in my neck of the woods. I think I haven't watched this film in years, and I've forgotten quite a bit of it. The train sequence is kind of like the speed train sequence, yes. So yeah, here we go. It shows. So somehow, here we go. He skewered the werewolf that tried to attack him, and then that leaves a scar on the human. So yeah, because even though these are werewolves, they don't seem to heal very well. Oh, he just popped the stuff into him. Here we go. Now he's done it. And so we get a transformation now. Yeah, he just gets all veiny, and then yeah, they see his face getting longer as he runs away. Don't forget me thingies. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, the werewolf looks like he's riding him rather than killing him. And I was just standing around watching. I would be 10 miles away from here. Yeah. I had knickknacks with a meal deal, £4 co-op. Seen too much, yes. I think, well, was it Tesco's meal deal used to be £3, then it's £3.50, but it's £3 if you have the club card. Ah, still get, yes, Frazzles. I had Frazzles a few weeks ago. They're tiny packets. You get about 4 Frazzles in them, but the better ones are the budget ones made by the shops themselves because they come in a big pack. Oh, here we go. Oh no, there it is. The ambulance. And then, no, this is not, yeah. I can't see, so yeah, this is it. The ambulance goes away. And then this is where we find out what the ending is. Brace yourselves. I don't remember thingies. No, what's the thingies? Oh, yeah, several full moons later. And the VHS has... So the Blu-ray has the Statue of Liberty. There you go. So they're both cured. And then they do the stupid stunt. Yeah, it's the stunt. Yeah, never mind. Oh, yes, salt and vinegar chipsticks are good too, yes. Yeah, trouble is their pack is a small, but I used to... Some, like the budget ones again, are better. You get a big pack. And I'm going to go and eat some crisps in a minute. Rational slowly, but yeah, those packets have indeed shrunk. Yeah, damn cost of living. And then here we are, the stupid ring's going to bounce and fall off the roof. The mate's concussed. They're jumping off the Eiffel Tower with bungees. But only one of them's tied on, but they don't know that. Oh, is that 2 towers I see in the background? And yeah, they're falling, but he's still able to put the ring on her finger. I do not put extra salt crisps. Not in my condition. But luckily she held on to him. Oh, it's over. Yeah, well, British Big Macs have certainly shrunk. It's about cheeseburger for lady size. The whole point of a Big Mac is supposed to be a big burger. No, I never had thingies. Mike, thank you for that picture. Does not look familiar at all. But if you're putting salt on the crisps, check your blood pressure. I used to put extra vinegar on them. I used so much vinegar they would become bendy. I did the same. I thought I had ready salted crisps. I want salt and vinegar. Now I got a fucking bag of mush. But there we go. 19 said the best junk food about it, especially ice creams, funny feet, smiley faces, and all the bad chemicals. Yeah, it says animatronic and prosthetic effects by Magicon and Crawley creatures. But yes, if you want to talk about old things, we got the puppets. British children's TV shows from the 80s. Where is it? It's a few weeks, isn't it? The 26th. Thursday the 26th, yeah. 2 weeks coming up. And then me and Ben are talking about Fall Guy that week. Whoppers are still the same after. Oh, I had one. Yeah, Whoppers. I don't like Burger King. They're very dry, and usually the buns are stale. And that's not just the same place either. Second assistant director, third assistant director. I don't think. I think because it's filmed in Luxembourg. I think it's all European stunt people. Oh, I must confess, I put tomato ketchup in a bag of cigarettes too. I don't know how I survived to this age. Yes, my go-to was a pot noodle, beef and a tomato pot noodle, and a giant pack of Walker's salt and vinegar crisps. Oh, here we go. There he is. There's Dazza. See you next Thursday. Yes. So I've got the Slaughtered Lamb is fun enough doing an American Werewolf in London with me. And I got my backup. I got a disc just in case. The VHS is no good. But it's bound to happen one day where the tape will be destroyed. But yes, welcome, Dazza. Right at the end. You missed all the best bits. Quarterbacks were amazing. Quarterbacks. Does sound familiar. Burger bites I used to like. So hopefully we'll have a lot more to talk about than crisps during the Werewolf in London stream. I'll probably go there more often. The only problem with Burger King is they don't do ice cream. But the ice cream maker's never working in McDonald's. Digital Wolfcam effects produced by View Studio. Got the rock song going on. It pains me to admit it, but the most memorable thing about this film is the bloody bungee jumping. Yes, exactly. Beginning and ends with a bungee jump. And then, apart from, if you mention Werewolf in Paris, someone just says it's shit CGI of the werewolves. Yeah, looking forward to talking about Fall Guy. I found some later episodes here on YouTube. Yes, I saw Wings Hauser. Yeah, I saw that episode with Heather Locker. She's in 2 episodes as 2 different characters. She's in the first and second season. But we'll save that for then. Wimpy is fucking useless. I remember having a quarter pound of damn thing looked like steamroller and a bit of applied to it. But you got to eat it with a knife and fork on a plate. Surely that made up for it. Yeah, I do love Wimpy's. Was it the brown bun? I think that was a quarter. I don't know. Is it a quarter pounder? Brown bun with the special cheese sauce. Unfortunately, they're only in service stations now. None near here. But yeah, the fact they had a sausage out to cut it to make it round. This is long credits for this one. I find the credits so relaxing. I'm trying to pay attention to see if there's anything worth watching or mentioning, but yeah. Citroen's Deutschland is mentioned. I think I missed the music. Oh no, here's the soundtrack coming up. So we got Bush performing Mouth. Oh, that's who's mentioned it earlier. It went right over my head. We got The Refreshment, Smash Mouth, Better Than Ezra, Carolyn's Spine, Smooth Diamonds, Fastball, Fat, Red Cross, Skinny Puppy, and someone else I just missed. Oh, and Cake. Watch out for Cake. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Someone's fucking promoting here. I'll live tomorrow at 10, guys. You decided on October watch this for Halloween. Hope you see that. Wow. Yeah, you just self-promote. When you were supposed to be here, finding out who the werewolf is in The Beast Must Die. But that's next Sunday now. Fine. You're not bitter. Let's catch up my werewolf. When they tell me the ice cream machine isn't working, my eyes go like, Resident Evil, give me a keg of ice cream. And I pick my how much I'd given up. I used to like Wimpy as a kid. Burger on a china plate. Exactly. We're British. We'll do it properly here. You'll have a burger on a plate and you will eat it with a knife and fork. And they're chips, not french fries. They need to bring out a Blu-ray box set of the Fall Guy, yes. Because they've only done, is it the first 3 seasons on DVD? I can't remember now. I thought the new movie would have justified or at least had the box set out, but I guess they're hoping on streaming. Wasn't there a Full Gun movie recently that Does it have anything to do with the TV show? It's a stuntman, and the film's called The Fall Guy. That's about it. Lee Majors and Heather, the other Heather, turns up at the end for a quick cameo. That's about all it has to do. He's not a bounty hunter. There's no Howie. It's completely different, apart from the name. Double A's here, just in time for me to sign off. Suckman is it? Okay. I figured he was, because if he was doing music in the 70s. On extra until VHS tapes, you ever notice that as soon as the credits come on, the picture goes very funny for a second, where hundreds of people have leapt up to frantically stop the tape? I do notice. I did notice that back in the day. I thought, you can tell when people stop the most is, or just before the film ends and the credits start, it starts tracking, starts going, like all the best film composers indeed. I have all seasons on my hard drive. This is an epic Halloween hour. More than a month of spooky content. You're really spoiling us. Well, yes, I thought I'd ease it in, as it were. So we'll do werewolves this month. That's a theme, I think. I have to do. See what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, because we've got Repossessed, Carry On Screaming, Scary Movie, Scream. Thanks to Dr. Impossible. We've got The Beast. The Beast Within. Because I always confuse that with The Beast Must Die. But Halloween 2, Paranormal Activity, and The Wicker Man, the original. A few things coming up. Who knows what I'm doing? I never forget when I took my late nan to McDonald's in the late 90s. Where's the knife and fork? Nice one, Bob, yes. The new Fall Guy has this. Has the same scene. I'm sick of the theme tune. I was telling Ben the other day, I watched like 20, 30 episodes, and they had played the whole fucking song through the credits, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but we'll sing that properly the other day. 2 weeks Wednesday, I think. I think we now appreciate why this film needed 13 writers. Beast of Bodmin movie, yes. Dr. Impossible helped with that one. Isn't there a sequel to The Wicker Man called The Wicker Tree? There is, isn't there? I've never seen it because I keep forgetting it exists. I will watch that once I get my research going. But yeah, I'm looking at the VHS. I don't know which VHS. I think the VHS is the theatrical cut, or it might be it's definitely a short film. So yeah, there we go. There's a picture of some Monster Munch being half eaten there. So yes, nothing tomorrow. Or maybe I'll be spiteful and do a fucking stream tomorrow at 10 just to put it to Mike. You can call my cat the Beast of Bodmin. Is it a big black cat? That's what's mostly been seen. Yes. Don't go scaring Dr. Impossible. He lives near Bodmin Moor. Beware the moors, Dr. Impossible. Beware the moors. Then you got the fog. You got the fucking Hound of the Baskervilles there as well. Maybe at the end of the werewolf season we could have a ranking system where we rank them all from best to worst. Well, where's my list? What have I worked through? Werewolves. Because some of them are hard to remember. The Beast of Bray Road. That was a good one. That was a documentary style werewolf film about that is based on a true story of people seeing this giant Alsatian standing upright. That was pretty good. Project Metal Beast, not so much. That's from 95. Where are we? Howl. That's pretty good. That's pretty. Poor Sean Pertwee bows out early, just like he does in fucking Dog Soldiers. Well, no, he's in all the Dog Soldiers. Spoilers. What else we've seen? There's 2 films called Red Riding Hood I got to watch. Wolf Cop, that was fun. Full of clips. I watched that today with Mario Van Peebles he is a wolf cop in that as well, technically, and Bruce Payne, who spoilers is the bad guy. Then we've got, of course, Teen Wolf, Van Helsing. I've already watched. Wolfen, Silver Bullet, Underworld, Werewolf of London, 1995. Was it She-Wolf of London? I watched the other day. The Howling. Was it 4 or 5 Underworld films? The Company of Wolves. I watched that a few months ago. Didn't enjoy that as much, but I never liked it when it came out or watched it. Trick or Treat, Sexy Female Werewolves, The Ginger Snaps Trilogy, Dog Soldiers, Monster Squad, The Werewolf Boy. There's a couple of Werewolf Boy films. I think there's one's Korean and one's Spanish, I think. American Werewolf London, Howling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. American Werewolf Paris. Werewolves on Wheels, I've got to watch. Werewolves of the Third Reich, that was disappointing because it's barely what it is. No one can top Professor Pickle as the greatest cat name. Well, what about Miss Boo, the other one? Yeah. But those two might make an appearance for the Paranormal Activity watch party. If we put the cameras on again. We'll have the cameras on in the garden, the camera on the dining room. See what we can do. Catching sights. Pickle felt like a sighting of the beast of Bodmin. Well, it's the glowing eyes, isn't it? In the dark. Curse of the Werewolf Olive Reed is pretty good. Yes, I got to watch that one. Strippers versus Werewolves wasn't as bad as it sounds. Zombie Werewolves Attack. I still need to track that down. Especially and Dances with Werewolves, but some of these are so low budget they don't exist anymore. Werewolves from Space. Oh, the rats are coming. The werewolves are already here. Oh, from 1972. That's free on YouTube, and it's fucking awful. There's barely. I only watched like 40 minutes of it. I couldn't take it anymore. There's barely any werewolf. It's more of a family drama, a weird family drama. Werewolves from Outer Space. I still need to track that as well. Werewolf Bitches from Outer Space might be the same film. But yeah, then the Italian films, the Werewolf versus the Vampire Women, that was bad. The Boy Who Cried Werewolf, I got to watch that. My Mom's a Werewolf. I've seen it before, but I couldn't remember anything about it. And then Mom, that was a werewolf film I watched the other night. That was the poster makes it look like it's going to be a light film, but it turns quite serious. Where is on the list? I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it is Where I understand. Yeah, WER. Watched Gotti 2018 last night. Does it count as a werewolf movie? No, I was a teenage werewolf. Michael Landon, yes. I got that to watch at some point. Yes, Gotti sucked. So I heard. That was the HB series. Watched the Asante film the day before. It was pretty good, yes. Are any of the Howling sequels any good? I didn't mind. Where is it? Because Howling New no, it was a more modern one. Howling Reborn in 2011. I didn't mind that one, but then you've got Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf, 85. Howling 3, 87. I think that's the marsupials. That's quite bad. Let me see. Howling 4, the original Nightmare in 1988, is based on the book, because the Howling from 1981 just takes some details from the book, but the Howling 4, the original Nightmare, is based on the actual book. And then you got Howling 5, The Rebirth in 89, Howling 6, The Freaks in 91. And is that it? That might be it. Of course, Dog Soldiers we mentioned. Then we got I Was a Teenage Werewolf, Tomb of the Werewolf, Bubba the Redneck Werewolf, An Erotic Werewolf in London. I saw that. There's not much werewolf action. Girl on girl action, there's plenty. But and it's one of those filmed on videotape in bad quality it was. Mexican Werewolf in Texas, Werewolf in Bangkok. A lot of these I haven't been able to find yet. Werewolf Scouts, a Werewolf in Slovenia, Werewolf in a Girl's Dormitory. Sounds good, but it isn't because it's a 1961 film. The Wolfman remake, because I've seen that a few times. So I haven't added it to the list, but I probably will have to watch it to talk about it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of Travolta's last good film. I don't know, is it? Unfortunately, from Paris with Love. The Asante film has cast members from The Sopranos. I quite liked it. It's probably more authentic. Yeah, it's definitely probably going to be more authentic. You got Wolf Guy, Wolfhound, She-Wolf Rising, Crying Wolf 3D, Wolfman from 79, Volchak, Dark Wolf, Wolf Attack. And for some reason, Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf, Monster Wolf, Scream of the Wolf, Iron Wolf, Silver Hide, Blood Red, The Feeding, Fear of the Wolfman, Battle Dogs. Battle Dogs I watched. That wasn't too bad. That's an asylum film as well. Got the girl from Ariana from Jurassic Park in Assignment Terror. That was quite bad as well. That's another Italian werewolf. I think he faces off against. He's got Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein in that one. I'm not sure if it's legally or not. Godzilla versus the Wolfman. I'm looking forward to. Bad Moon Rising. Frankenstein's Bloody Terror. I saw Dr. Jekyll and the Werewolf. That was another bad one. Another Italian one. Howlers. House of the Wolfman. Dogman. I still need to watch the rest of that. There's a Dogman 2, but I'm not going to bother. Full Moon High I'm not going to bother with because that's quite a bad comedy from 81. Bloods versus Wolves. Not looking forward to that. Face of the Screaming Werewolf. House of Frankenstein for Dracula, Abbott Costello. Then you got the Santo films. There's Werewolf Camp. There's a lot of these that are made like 2010 to 2020. And they're either very difficult to find or they're actual dog shit. What species has the most movies? Werewolves or sharks? Sharks, I think. Definitely sharks. Because that's what I was going to tackle next year, shark movies. But this list of werewolf movies is 241. So there's no chance of me. I'm probably going to be lucky to get 50 out of this list that I can actually find and watch, but we shall see. The 1996 version also has a great William Forsythe in it too. The only one who gave an actual performance in the 2018 film was Stacey Keats. Bless him. Was there Confessions of a Werewolf with Robin Asker? There should have been. That would have been. He did do a horror film. Was it Horror Hospital? Back in the 70s. But yeah, it wasn't werewolves. Yeah, there's She-Wolf for London. The Face at the Window. Orgy of the Dead, but it's 1964 film before you get interested. Predatory Moon, Black Moon River. Yeah, a lot of these are 2017. Grandma Werewolf. That was quite bad. It was trying to be funny, but it wasn't. Sexy Teenage Werewolf Rampage 4, also 2017. I'm able to find a copy of that. I don't know if Bob McCall's got it on his hard drive. But let's wrap this up. So I'm going to finish what was I watching? Werewolf Cabal. I want to see if Vernon turns up. Did you ever see Stacey Keats in The Traveling Executioner Friends? I haven't, but I mean, we need to give Fat City a watch. I forgot werewolf movie from Lone Wolf. That's on the list. It's a guess who it is. Good, because that's what I was hoping. The Beast with Beast Must Die. Because I watched Werewolf for Beast Within yesterday. That's a modern film based on the game. But yeah, I do love how this stops for 60 seconds, so you can have a countdown and a recap of who could be the wolf. Fat City is worth a watch. It's got an Indigo release. Need to watch more John Huston movies. I've got a new video coming out where Dr. Impossible is giving me David Lean films to watch. So, yes, cheers about it. Right, everyone gonna eat some snacks. If you're going out clubbing tonight, you want to be a full tummy. Yes, good night. Good night, all. And then we got through 90 minutes of werewolf action. Good night, all. And Michael Myers. Ooh, dissing. Yes. Just didn't he? Enjoy Werewolf content tonight. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to Beast Must Die with pen and paper to write notes for the Werewolf break. Yes, hopefully, because I can never remember who it is, so it's always new for me. But I do know now. Night all. Night, Sally. I can get any film. Good. Thought I could, but I can't. But thank you, Bob, for joining us. So we'll see you. Might have something during the week for you lot, but take care, everyone. Don't have nightmares. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Houston deserves some love. More so today. Freud was brilliant with contemporary talk. Montgomery Clift as Sigmund Freud. Bedtime, Eddie. Bedtime. Good night, all. Hopefully he's looking for the substance. He's definitely distracted by the substance, isn't he? All right. Take care, everyone. Good night.